today we're going to create some waves in our hair. We're going to do this with our curlers. So we're just going to start off by brushing our hair through. You want to make sure that there aren't any knots. So now we're going to take our crocodile clip. Depending on how thick your hair is, mine isn't very thick. You want to create more sections in your hair to create the curls, but because mine is quite fine and I don't have a lot of hair, it's just quite long, I'm going to split my hair into two. I mean, if you've got really thick hair you might want to split into three, but I don't go as far as three, so I'm just sectioning off my hair. Now you just want to brush through this hair just to make sure that there aren't any knots, because it's really difficult if you do have knots in your hair to curl your hair. So let's get started. I'm going to be using this Barton curler. Here it is in more detail. It's got a clippy thing which you can put your hair in, and you can stand it up with a little stand if you're not using it, putting it on the floor or on a heat mat. Then you want to switch your curler on and you want to turn it up. I turn mine up to 200 degrees only because the hotter it is, the less time it has on my hair. So let's get started, guys. So you want to start by taking, I say about an inch and a half, about that thick. Oh, that could be 2 inches actually. And you just want to curl this away from your face. Now this is real time, so this is exactly how long I left it on for. It's not that long, only a couple of seconds, 5 seconds or so I would say, and then in about a second I'm going to let go. I hold it for about a second and then I drop it, and you can see that these are quite big curls. They're waves almost, not tight curls at all, and that's the look that we are going for today. So here I am showing you again. Here we have some quick wavy hair. So you're going to want to do this to the rest of your head in the bottom section of your hair, remembering to always curl away from your face. You can use a heat protectant glove. I didn't because mine didn't come with one, but you can purchase them or you can get them with other heat products, which I do have, but I just can't really be bothered to wear one, to be honest. Now that you have all your hair curled on the bottom section, you're going to release your second section. You can determine now whether you've got too much hair or, you know, whether you need to section it again. But I feel like I can go ahead and do my top section of curls. So I'm just going to make my parting and I'm going to start curling exactly the same as we've just done. Now you just want to make sure that when you are doing the front parts of your hair, the parts that are going to frame your face, that you do take them up to the root. The other parts of your hair can be curled from halfway down because we are going for the loose wave, but you want to create quite a voluminous, I would say like side part, you know, the bits that are framing your face, you want them to be quite voluminous, so that's why we do it like that. Now that all your hair is curled, you just want to go through your hair and check the bits, you know, that may not be curled. Like I'm going to find one in just a second and I'm going to curl it again. You don't want them to be tight curls, you want them to be loose curls, but you don't want any straight bits in your hair. So if you go ahead and you just curl them all, remembering to, you know, not burn yourself like that, and remembering to curl away from your face. I just go over the bits that frame my face just to add a little bit more volume, but we're going to add more volume with teasing in just a second. Now what you can do if you really don't want to burn yourself is you can use the clip adjustment. So you clip your hair into the curler and you just run over it a couple of times, and then you can just roll up. That way you kind of avoid yourself burning your fingers because you're not wrapping your hair manually around the hair, you're wrapping it around the roller. And then you just loosely want to take it off. It does more or less the same thing, I just prefer doing it manually. Now we're just going to brush this out, more so with our fingers. I've just lightly done it with a paddle brush, but you can use a wide tooth comb, which probably would be better, and you can get them for very cheap, but you just want to brush your hair through. And I found a straight bit, so I'm going to go ahead and curl that. Now we're going to go in with our hairspray and we're going to lift the top of our crown up, or the first layer of hair up, and we're going to hairspray that a little bit just with a drugstore hairspray, it doesn't really matter. And we're going to use our teasing comb, this is specially designed for teasing, and we are going to brush our hair back just to add a little bit more volume. And you can do this to your crown area, I think it just adds like a little bit more glamour, and you don't want your hair to look flat like it did right at the start.
I don't take things as they come if they bring me down. Life can be cruel if you're a dreamer. I just wanna have some fun. Don't tell me what could be done. You know you like your body drives you insane.
Now guys, you're nearly done. You just want to adjust the front parts of your hair. I push them forward and then sweep them back. And we're all done. So it was really quick, easy, and here are some posing shots.
What you want, what you want.